Listen to this foolery. She got 7 kids by 3 men, and she's on Kendra G looking for a new man. Check it out.
How old are you, babe?
I'm 40.
40. What you do for a living?
I work in accounting for a third-party administrator.
Works
I
in
also have a
accounting.
side business. I bake cakes on the side, trying to build that business.
You do what, honey? Accounting.
Bake.
Name is Alana,
Mhm.
Illinois, 40. Work in accounting, and what else?
I bake cakes on the side. I have a business called Cakes by Alana. So I'm trying to build that business, but
Okay.
accounting pays the bills.
Accounting pays the bills. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 7.
You have 7 kids, really, Alana?
Hmm.
So you pushed 7 kids out of your vagina?
The last one I had a C-section,
Oh.
but yes, yes,
All right,
ma'am.
how old are your 7 kids?
The oldest,
How old are your 7 kids, honey?
they are 22, uh, 20, 18, 16, 12. I'm so nervous. 8 and 1. I have one
You
that's
have a
a year.
1-year-old?
He'll be 2 in September.
Okay. By how many men?
3.
3. Why you not with the man you had a 1-year-old with?
There was some infidelity. So my 8-year-old and my 1-year-old are both with him. We were engaged, but there was some infidelity, and it didn't work out. So it was time to move on.
So you started. So have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married to the father of my oldest 4 children.
Okay. Oldest 4. But wait, you said you got kids. Oh, you have one child. The 12-year-old has her own child.
Yeah,
Father.
she had a separate father.
Okay.
Yes.
So you was married to 4 of the children's dad,
Yes.
and then you were engaged to the last 2, but he cheated.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we got Alana, Illinois, 40, accounting. Also, she bakes cakes. Mom of 7 kids, by 3 men, married once, engaged once, and then one she just had a child by. What kind of man you looking for now?
A God-fearing man. Got to put God first. That's important to me. I'm realizing. Somebody that if he has children, he has to be a good father. Somebody who I don't necessarily need somebody to take care of me, but as long as he can handle his own. I just want somebody that respects women, respects children, somebody that loves his mother. Because if he loves his mother, he's going to love women and respect women. And just somebody that has good morals, good all-around morals. That's what I want. Good values,
Okay.
good morals.
What are your deal breakers?
Cheating, lying. That's my deal breakers. That's it. And if you're not a Christian, I need that. That's important to me. I realize that now.
Alana, now more likely you're going to be a highlight, and it's definitely going to be a conversation about you having 7 kids, and your younger child is 1.
Yes.
So what would you say to the man that's concerned that you have 7 kids and one of the children are actually 1 years old?
I would say that I do what I have to do, and I'm not looking for someone to save me or save my children, because I have 3 of my children have grown up and they're in college. One is just graduating and is going to college. So I know how to be a mother and be a woman and hold things down when I've had to. Like I said, I'm an entrepreneur. I want to build my cake business, but since it's not taking care of everything, I know what I have to do. So, accounting, like I said, pays the bills. So I'm a good woman. I'm not asking someone to come and save me and my children. I just want someone who can add to my life and I can add to theirs.
So how many kids are actually in your home?
Right now, I have 5 in the home. One's about to leave for college, so I will have 4 in the home as of August.
Gotcha. Okay. So should he make a certain amount of money?
He can't be living in poverty. I mean, because a certain amount of money, it also depends on where you live. I live in Illinois. People that live in California, the cost of living is different there. So depends on where he lives. He cannot live in poverty, nobody on welfare, and I'm not judging, but I want him to be able to hold his own no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I know that we all, sometimes there are certain circumstances, but He just has to be able to pay his own bills and also be able to do a little bit more than that. I like to go on vacations. I like to go out to eat. I like to travel,
7 kids by 3 different men, including a 1-year-old. Nope. Monogamy. Nope. Ma'am, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere. Your last relationship didn't work because he was cheating. But you already had 5 kids and 2 baby dads when he met you. What were you expecting? When you're in that situation, you should be willing to put up with a little bit of cheating because you've already been practicing polyandry by default. So when a man wants to deal with another woman, it's polygyny. When you come in with all that baggage, your tolerance level for certain things should be a little bit higher. You don't have it where you could just cut off the relationship at any given time because of something that makes you unhappy. You better be happy with any man that deals with you. As long as he's doing everything else that he has to do, you need to stay with that man. Period. I don't know why y'all get on here with 3 baby dads talking about you looking for monogamy. It makes no sense. Men are sharing your womb with 2 or 3 other men. It's wild at this point. You can't tell me you don't watch Kendra's show. You're going to get on here with 7 kids and 3 baby fathers. You're clearly looking for attention. We'll give it to you. Kendra didn't say it, but I'll say it for her. It's a wrap for you. You are out of the game officially. Go and focus on those babies. That 1-year-old, that 8-year-old. You're done.
If you want to piss a Black woman off, just tell her the truth. I promise you, she'll get mad. And that might sound crazy. Who would get mad at the truth? How can you argue with the truth? We have this disdain thing when it comes to the truth. We can't handle the truth. We don't tell the truth. We don't want to hold each other accountable. We don't want to hold ourselves accountable. Anything that involves having to face reality, face what really is, we don't like it. And Black women who struggle with that, they will, again, when they don't like the truth, when they can't handle the truth, they will try to tell you the truth is not the truth. The sky is not blue when we know it's blue. You could look up a stat and show the stats and they'll still argue and say, well, maybe it's right there. And that's my problem when women are like, show me the stats. You can show the stats, you can say the stats, and people will still argue with the stat because they don't want to face the reality of this is what it is.
She's speaking facts. Don't come in my comment section calling her a pick-me. Women are lied to by everything and everybody. Men lie to women. TVs and advertising lie to women. Social media lies to women. The educational system, K through college, lies to women. So when you put all of these variables together of things that deceive women, this is where we're getting all of this mass delusion. So when guys like me come with the truth, come with the facts, sometimes the truth hurts. Even in the face of statistical, logical facts, women will still fight the truth.